The most powerful way to select objects is by name. But you only have this power if you give your objects meaningful names, and I can't stress that enough. Open the Select Objects dialog box by clicking this button. You can make a selection quickly by double-clicking a name in the list. Return to the dialog box by pressing H. You're going to see this dialog box so often that it's really worth taking a moment and learning its parts. You can make a selection of contiguous items in the list by dragging. Hold down the Control key to make non-contiguous selections. You can also deselect with the Control key. Note that you can also hold down the Control key and drag to make a contiguous selection that's non-contiguous with the other items. It makes a lot of sense when you practice this. You might notice that there are a set of buttons down here, all, none, and invert, but there's also another set of the same buttons over here. So what does this do? These buttons refer to the list above. If I click none, it just clears the selection from the list. You can filter the list up here in this text box. I'll type in lamp, and it selects everything starting with those letters. If you want to get more specific, you can say case sensitive, and then lamp isn't going to cut it. I have to use capital L, and it gets everything starting with that. If I want to get even more specific, I can type in lamp and then capital A just to get those two objects. I'll click none again. Over here, these buttons refer to the types. If I click none, it unchecks all of the types. Let's say I want to work with shapes. I'll click on shapes, and then we see the list of shapes over here. I'll get all the shapes, and then turn on all the types again. You can sort the list in these different ways, and selection sets will be the topic of the next video. Finally, there are a few other checkboxes here that I'll discuss. Select Dependents will select instance or reference objects, which is a topic for the next section. And that works like this. If I click on this Pyramid 1, it will select Pyramid 2 because Pyramid 2 is dependent upon Pyramid 1. Display Subtree will indent objects that are linked. If I click Select Subtree, then if I click on part of the subtree, it will select all of its dependents at once, like that.